Your daily hour with me.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
It's the program.
We're on TV.
Once a day, every day, we turn on the machines and we start talking for an hour.
That's right. Here we are again.
Yep.
It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
And we're here on the couch again with Carl. Hi, Carl.
Hola.
And I'm over here, too. I don't know what we're going to be doing today. We were doing this thing for a long time when we had the thing on the calendar thing. And we've stopped that. And I'm still thinking about it a little bit. But we're going to say, Carl, how are you doing? When was the last time you were here? Yesterday?
I was here yesterday.
Me too. You see anything on the streets in the last 24 hours?
Well, yes, through the internet.
That's not the streets. That's like the opposite of the streets.
Well,
Did you saw things on the street through the internet? Like you saw pictures of other streets, like secondhand street accounts. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, there are those. So, I guess we're gonna look at the messages too, unless you have a story about the internet.
Well,
or something.
I don't know how conclusive this story is, but
An open-ended internet story, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I had interesting research that I did at 2:00 in the morning this morning, and basically. Somebody had put dogs into CAT scans after he was able to train them and calm them down, and their brains light up in the same certain ways that human brains light up when human beings get emotional stimuli. So I was kind of surprised at that.
Dogs feel emotions.
Probably.
Or maybe emotions are something that's just part of the brain, that's part of just thinking, and that anytime anything thinks of anything. And also MRI, what's an MRI scanner anyway?
Well, it takes pictures of the brain in almost 300.
How does it do that?
Degrees.
I don't think that study sounds too conclusive to me, because really, what is that? I don't even know about that brain thing. Is it the article saying that dogs have emotions? Dogs have heavy emotions. Look at this brain scan. Haven't you ever just seen a happy dog? Like, you need this brain scan?
Definitely when I come home.
Or a mad dog.
Yeah, I've seen mad dogs as well.
Mad dog?
Yeah, there's like a happy dog.
I don't need science to tell me that stuff.
Well, you can't control this one, these two dogs that I know.
We scan their brains.
Yeah. So,
mammals.
They're almost like, kindergartners.
Mammals have similar brains.
When I go to visit this one person, she's got two dogs. And, it was actually the same person that I saw on Tuesday, to return her cat back. These dogs are like, like kindergartners to a certain degree. They want to jump on me and playful and whatnot, and it's almost like, how could nobody actually kind of, say that they're not emotional, because, they could be like, crying and, like barking and running around, some property. This woman has a trailer, but,
she's got some emotional dogs, huh?
Well,
you ever seen a dog cry before, Carl?
Sure.
Dogs have emotions, people. What do you...
Yeah, so, anyway, I also looked at, so I was like, okay, I just got over here roughly 20 minutes ago, and 40 minutes ago I was like at home, and I was like trying to I basically searched for the two certain areas of the brain that are tagged with emotion, and I put in a search term like fish, and then insects. Insects gave me, some sort of bulletin board. It wasn't really conclusive. There's basically some sort of forum posting, and everyone is being their own armchair scientist. But the fish actually took me to some sort of news article, and I tend to look at a news article as slightly more credibility, especially a news article originating outside of the United States.
No, those are the worst.
Well, they have more science,
those are things,
education outside of the
scientists are lying to you.
No, they're not.
Yeah, huh?
No, they're
Yeah, they are.
Well, so I was looking at, this one, I kind of scrolled through 2 different paragraphs on this article, and it was like, what? Fish now, too? It's like, wow. When they say the reptilian part of their brain, and that's what they're actually calling emotions, I'm kind of, wanting to research about snakes and iguanas.
Reptiles have emotions, but not fish, huh?
Well, I don't know. It's like
Do fish feel?
I'm just at the precipice of this research, so I'm just,
the emotions of sea animals.
I'm almost kind of like, what? I'm almost kind of like beside myself in a certain sense, because yes,
do squids have feelings?
Well,
do you have feelings, Carl?
I do.
You have complex feelings? You think squid share your life?
Who knows? I know that when I was in 3rd or 4th grade, me and my sister were living in Lacey, Washington, and one of us two was kind of set a caterpillar on a wood stove. Don't try this at home, kids.
You got that on fire?
No, we didn't set it on fire. It was on top of the stove. And
was the stove on?
Yeah, the wood stove was on, and I was like, I was actually a little bit shocked, or more than just a little bit shocked. This caterpillar was like racing across the wood stove surface.
It was trying to get away from to die.
Yeah, it was trying to get away from the heat. And so, okay, caterpillars can sense pain. Can they?
Well, they can at least
sense a feeling.
Too much heat, yeah.
Is that feeling emotion, or what?
What is emotion?
I don't know.
What are feelings? What are feelings, Carl? Do you think caterpillars have feelings?
Well,
they think about something. They think, but do they feel?
It's mostly maybe just a reactionary thing. Like maybe they have a more developed spine or some sort of.
But aren't
reflex.
Feelings just reactions to the world, Carl?
Yeah. So anyway, my research, I guess, it continues. Certainly I'm not able to kind of arrive at any sort of conclusive evidence until, maybe 50 or 75 more years of scientific experimentation. That's how we kind of understood as much as we understand about dogs, because, there was a time when I guess we just brutalized mammals, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but it's weird in the good way, because now I can just kind of like have this more Buddhist perspective that it I keep on being told that all beings are equal and
what they're telling you at the place?
Whatnot. Sure, and so this kind of helps with that. So
maybe you think that like animals are equals?
Well, yeah, I would put my life to save a dog's life.
But What about all the? You gotta go.
Well, it would be thousands of caterpillars before I do that.
You gotta go. You gotta go save some of those crabs at the fish market because they are.
Well,
that's like 100 people in a tank.
I can only control my needs.
That's like 100 people in a tank.
Tell me that I'm vegetarian, and so not actually from eating a cow, but the whole brouhaha about mad cow disease. And I was like, you're gonna feed cow parts to cows. That's not really a natural diet to begin with.
It's natural.
No, it's not. Cows eat grass. Cows eat dandelions. Cows don't eat
Cows are
intestines.
Cows are a natural animal in the first place.
Well,
they weren't even around in the when I think from nature they wouldn't exist.
Well, we did.
So who says what's natural or not?
Well, we evolved from proteins as well.
But they made those cows out of buffalo or something. Like they engineered them. So
well,
what's natural anyway? Nothing's natural about feeding those cows.
Yes, I'm Frankenstein myself. So
you know how many of those cows ate other cows and were perfectly fine?
Well,
probably most of them.
No, you're not supposed to feed cows other cows.
Well, why not? Who said what's so bad about that?
It's their natural,
grass. That's
alfalfa.
Like what we grow. Their natural food is probably some kind of like tree or something. What is this grass stuff? We're just putting them all in a place anyway.
Cows don't eat wood.
No, but it's like the leaves of a tree or something, or bushes.
Well, maybe.
Like where is all this grass coming from?
It's up to the farmer to feed those cows
what do you think they should do with all those dead cows?
In the UK, they had this, scare about mad cow, and so they had to throw these pounds of beef down the drain or whatnot, and so I'm kind of
like mad cow disease. You don't think cow cannibalism is a natural and healthy thing?
Well, human cannibalism isn't natural either. Do you want to eat me, Kenny? I don't want to eat you, but do you want to eat me?
No.
No. Why would a cow want to do the same to their?
They don't know what they're doing, but they should.
Interspecies area.
They're already some species eat each other like spiders and stuff.
Well, yes, but hopefully I'm not gonna advocate for the lesser of the spider to rally against the stronger of the spider. I need to write a number on my hand and just start the dice game because we're like 13 minutes into the program. This is insane. Ugh.
What? All right, here we go. Let's get these numbers going.
Got one.
Whoa. Almost. Here we go. There it is. There it is. Playing the dice game. 3. I lost. I have a 2. We got a lot of messages today, actually. We got a ton of Mr. Ginsu messages, but we'll skip those for now because we're going to listen to the one message that's not Mr. Ginsu.
What? We're going to skip Mr. Ginsu?
Well, Mr. Ginsu left like 10, so we're going to skip him for now. We're going to
Let's not tell him that we're skipping.
We're going to go back to him.
Okay.
We're skipping him for now, and then we're going to go back.
Okay, fair enough.
So here's the last message. We'll listen to it first, so then after that we can listen to 10 Mr. Ginsu messages in a row, maybe. Here it goes.
Cool.
This guy's like.
The only way to get hold of me is 491 area code 360.
No. Come on.
Hopefully you can do this, and I need the information. This is Mark. I need information about.
Hopefully not me, because you're not going to get
Rick
any information.
Knows any information about
Stop.
the multi-track player that I bought. I was going to ask him some questions on it.
You want some
if he might know anything about it.
You want some technical advice?
Yeah.
I don't know how late we can call Mark.
I just watched like the Big Lebowski like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And this is a little bit of a spoiler, but you know, he's still dealt with 8-track tapes and
okay.
Clear One's revival or something. You know, he listens to that. You know, that movie is a cult classic. I kind of recommend that movie, but I'm just trying to talk about, you know, multi-track tapes or whatever.
Multi-track tapes, like
some
Mark.
of that stuff is kind of outdated, but hey, we're using VCR tapes, and that's pretty much outdated as well. But you know, hey, if you can swing the bat, might as well swing it, right? To get the
What?
best of your
I don't. I've
advantage.
never heard that. Did you make that? You're making up idioms. What the?
I could be. We're all Babe Ruth in some capacity, right?
I don't know, but I think I'm gonna have to listen to this message so I can hear the number without plugging it in to try to call Mark back. So I'm trying to listen to it at the same time, and while doing this.
So la 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 la.
I don't think that came through, but I think it's this one. So we're gonna try to call. Let's try to call him one more time. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe something bad. Something's going wrong with his phone number. Oh, no, there it goes. Oh, nope. No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. It's going now. Ugh. I'm looking at the calendar anyway just to see things we missed. Veteran.
Hello.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
It's the program. We're on TV. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. You know, I'm kind of curious about this multi-track player I bought. I'm trying to improve my stuff from cassette to CD.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to figure out, well, it goes to it has a little demo on it, right? And I guess you're supposed to learn off that or something?
Okay.
And then from there, you can go on to the actual tracks and put, you can put like effects and stuff in it.
Okay.
For your guitar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the question? Or
Oh, the question was, I'm kind of wondering, do you know anybody who knows anything about that kind of stuff?
I do, yeah.
It was a $299 unit.
Oh, yeah. Is it digital,
And that's
Mark?
kind of spendy. When you get spending something like that, then you got to know exactly what you're doing.
You got to figure it out.
eBay?
Yeah.
You can't eat stuff with alcohol after you put like rubbing alcohol in it.
Yeah. Did you get it on eBay?
I got it at the music store.
Oh.
It's a used item, so you're dealing with, you know, a used item kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. well, I don't know. You can't get it to do stuff, or you can't figure out the manual.
I'm trying to get it down on the locking part of the tracks, you know, where you can plug your guitar into it and make sounds and stuff.
Yeah.
It won't do that unless it's locked down.
Okay.
And there's an edit button. I don't know what that's for, but next to it is delete. So you would delete all the other effects probably first before you get to your...
Do you have like some spare items to explore this with, like blank tapes or whatnot?
Well, I've got some cheap CDs. It only burns CD.
Okay.
And so if I mess up on a couple of these cheap CDs, they're okay. They're just basic CDs, but the other ones are real expensive ones.
Okay.
Great. Well, maybe
you guys had musicians in your
hey, it's
filming,
info
right?
time. That's gonna make it taste weird.
That's
now
right.
it's info time.
Here are our answers to some frequently asked questions about the program you're watching right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television talk show that's filmed right here in Thurston County on the radio every day of the year. It airs every night, 11:30 p.m. on Channel 22 and 2 a.m. on Low Power FM at 2 a.m. Each episode broadcasts a week after it was taped, so you're watching this on TV at 11:30 p.m. This episode taped the same weekday of the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384 and leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, and now back to the program.
Your daily hour with...
Yeah, Carl sounds more clear through the telephone than you do when you're looking through the TV.
No, I don't. I'm still garbled.
Carl, do you put vinegar on all your fruit before you eat it?
Thing's going on.
No, I hardly ever eat fruit, like whole fruit.
So you actually like to put vinegar on the whole fruit before you eat?
Well, I'm basically trying to wash it, without being at a sink. So.
You should just lick the floor, Carl. I mean, are you worried about germs?
Well, not that I'm not. Well, okay, so I'm worried about germs.
You're not going to get any germs off of that stuff. There's more germs just flying through the air going into your face right now.
Well, that's cool. Then give me a dust mask, I guess, or maybe.
It's happening right now as we speak. You've got to go wash your hands.
Have to get a dust mask.
There's some germs on your hands still. It's going through them.
Okay.
They're coming up off the floor, up to your feet on the couch, and then crawling into your face. All the time.
That germs can.
Carl, your stuff you did on that music thing sounded really good.
Me?
That music thing you had one time, you did some music stuff?
Well, when I did it one time, I couldn't, try to do something else. So I constantly want to be somewhat original and, kind of build on something. I wasn't able to, come up with a different sounding sound that was like what I was doing, but different. But
it sounded good for what it was worth.
Well, thank you. But to project pictures is really awesome and amazing. All I have to do is shoot a picture or...
No more albums?
No more albums. Just basically visual art.
How about cardboard furniture?
Well, that might come in the future, but right now I'm... Yeah, sometimes people know me to be a multitasker, but on artistic or crafty stuff, I can't really multitask, because then when I focus on one thing, I don't focus on something else. So.
On the back of this unit, it actually has a thing where you can plug another, like a cassette deck or another CD part, to burn off something.
RCA cables?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
But I don't know how to. I've got past the demo part. Now I've got to make it to where the actual recording part starts up.
All right.
So how you guys been doing?
Real good.
I'm myself.
Oh, hey, Mark, we're doing this thing. We're doing the Cream of the County Awards.
Where's that at?
It's going to be at TCTV on December 7th or 5th. December 5th.
I think I know where that's at.
It's 440
Yarger Way.
Yeah, 440 Yarger Way.
Yeah.
Kurt, can I ask you some of these things? What do you think the best street in Thurston County is?
The best what?
Street.
Drink?
Street. Street, like avenue, road.
Boulevard.
Oh, I'm not quite sure.
All right, you want to skip it? You don't have an answer? What's the best?
You say drink, right?
No, street.
Like boulevard?
Road.
Oh, street.
Yeah.
Avenue?
Probably the best street is 4th Avenue, because that's where all the action starts.
Yeah. What's the best pizza?
Probably Papa Murphy's, because you get to bake it yourself.
Okay, what's the best park?
Oh, now I don't know where the name of that park is downtown.
Which one? Sylvester or Heritage?
Sylvester, I think.
It's right by Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Sylvester.
What's the best church?
The one where the preacher doesn't nag you all the time.
All right. What's the best school?
Probably North Thurston.
Okay.
I went to North Thurston. That's why I say that.
Oh, good. What's the best? Who's the best dressed person?
Probably the mayor.
The mayor. What's the best judge?
Probably, dang it, now what's his name? I can't think of his name, but he's a local judge.
Okay, what's the best burgers?
Big Mac.
What? Big Macs?
Big Mac.
So McDonald's, yeah?
Yeah, Big Mac.
McDonald's, yeah. All right, that's. What's the best public toilet?
What was that?
Public toilet.
No.
All right, best coffee.
Starbucks.
What's the best local business?
Probably the Olympia Mall.
The mall. What's the best? Oh yeah. What's the best TV show?
Your Daily Hour with Me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Best band.
You know, I started out. I want to hold on for a second. I started out watching the 11:30, and then now I'm hooked on both of them. The 11:30 and the 2 o'clock.
You're watching both of them every day. That's good. Thanks,
Yeah.
Mark. Thanks for watching. That's from last year, though. You were watching those episodes last year. Maybe you can remember them.
Well, the episode where you guys had that music stuff going on.
Well, was that recently in the 2 a.m. episodes?
Wow.
That was with what's his name? The editor. You guys.
Freddie?
The guy that edits your tapes.
Freddie.
Huh?
The producer? Freddie, the producer?
Freddie, yeah.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing good.
He was just here yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder if he knows much about the electronic stuff.
Yeah, I probably know about it. Yeah, Mark, maybe you should get on the program. I could help you out with it. Or come to TCTV.
Or maybe I could bring the manual and we could kind of look it over or something.
Yeah, come to TCTV on Friday. That's this Friday. We're going to be at TCTV from 6 to 9.
Okay, I'll give it my best shot then.
See if you can make it out there, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say the best? Oh, yeah, that's probably enough stuff. All right, hey, well, thanks, Mark. You got anything else you want to say today?
Well, you guys take care. I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you very much, Mark, and yeah, good to talk to you and hear from you. Oh, how are Mark?
It's been a long while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. I do see Christine on the bus.
Yeah, she's doing good.
I see her on the bus. Yeah, we'll have to maybe go back and visit sometime soon.
Or maybe I can invite Christine with me or something when we come.
Yeah, take her to TCTV on the 7th, Friday the 7th.
I think.
Okay, I'll wrap at you later then.
Great,
I'm
thank
sure
you.
Freddie will be there.
Yeah, Freddie will be there too.
me.
So
Yeah, I'll
we can
talk to him too.
Okay, bye. Here, there it goes. That was Mark, the guitar player. It's been a while since we talked to him. We didn't have that number. Some other people try to call when they're watching the 2 a.m. episodes too, but we got a lot of voicemails from Mr. Ginsu. A whole lot of them.
I don't know. This seems to be eating like a fruit of water or something.
Too much water, huh?
Well, no, not too much water. Just like a fruit of water. Like
what does that mean?
Water doesn't have I don't know. It's like apples. I can taste apples, but maybe there's an acquired taste.
Can you not taste it? It's mild.
It tastes like maybe a little bit like pumpkin.
Pumpkin taste.
But
it's a new taste.
Well, it's really mild.
It's
like
a mild taste.
Like spicy or I don't know.
It's spicy, not like apples.
Yeah, or I mean, I when I eat green beans or apples or whatever, I know what I'm biting into.
It's not a flavor like a green bean.
Yeah, I don't.
It's new.
It's definitely.
But it probably tastes like vinegar. It smells like vinegar. You put a lot of vinegar on that thing there.
No, it doesn't. Vinegar, kind of. What you're smelling is the rag that I poured it on, but the skin itself seemed to have dried off.
Oh, okay. Are you eating the skin too? You're not supposed to eat the skin.
Well, how do you get inside the fruit if you don't eat the skin?
Like that. You just bite it off and then you bite the skin off. Well, and you put it in that jar.
I eat apple skin. I don't know.
I think the skin is gross.
Well,
or is it good? You like the skin? It's kind of like it's weird, I think. But I guess you could eat it if you want to. Here's that Mr. Ginsu message.
Okay, it's a beautiful day. The sun has risen. It's 72 degrees.
This means we heard a script.
Robin, wake up Kenny. Holy Mother of God, says Kenny as he grabs his belly in pain, screaming from the burning.
Mr. Ginsu's writing.
Pain.
He's reading writings.
Grabs his belly, and Kenny feels as if his balls are on fire.
Oh no! Hey.
He actually feels as if his stomach is being ripped out inch by inch. Arg. Ooh. Moaning, groaning, Ken thinks, maybe I should call the doctor. Kenny pukes all over the phone. Then he shakes it off and shakes off the chunks of beef stew and cheesecake.
Maybe I should call the doctor.
And then he wipes off the bile that remains so that he can read the number on the keypad. Creaking again, this time managing to hit the floor, just missing the phone. With the belt, he dials the phone. Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Ring, ring.
Hello, this is the good Dr. Dan. If you have an emergency, hang up and call 911. If you need to speak with a representative of the good Dr. Dan, please press 1. If you would like one of the good Dr. Dan's nurses, if you would like to speak to one of the good Dr. Dan's nurses, please press 2. If you would like to set up a payment plan,
please press 3.
If you would like to speak with a representative of the good Dr. Dan,
please press 0.
To make cash payment, please press 4.
Or
if you would like the good Dr. Dan or one of the nurses to call you back, please press 5.
Not a 0?
If you have a toothache, please press 6. If you're hard of hearing and need these options to be repeated, please press 7 now.
Yeah.
If you have thrown up and don't have a fever, press 8. If you have thrown up and have a fever, press 9. If you would like to hear the options again,
I thought you said that.
Press 10.
10?
If you would like
There's
to
no 10.
With the good Dr. Dan, press 11.
Come on.
Groaning, Kenny presses 11 and the good doctor presses 11.
Yeah.
The good Dr. Dan speaking. Oh, thank you for answering. So,
I got timed out.
Boy, that was certainly a memorable story, I guess. Maybe.
I don't remember any of it. Do you?
Exactly.
Is
1 through 11, I don't know how the phone call started.
I don't know, but he's got more script.
Oh God.
Moaning and groaning, Kenny says, "Oh, this is Kenny. What can I do for you, Kenny?" says the good Dr. Dan. By this time, Kenny's curled up on the floor in a puddle of his own puke, and Kenny tells the good Dr. Dan that he has a stomachache. Dr. Dan says, "Take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning." The good Dr. Dan hangs up the phone. Kenny takes 2 aspirin and crawls back into bed. It's a beautiful day. The sun has risen and it's 72 degrees. The call of the distant seagull wakes up Freddie. Freddie wakes up, bright eyes and bushy tails, jumps out of bed and stubbing and breaking his big toe, screaming out in pain, beautiful, glorious pain, grimacing and starts hopping up and down in agony. Freddie thinks to himself, "I should call the doctor."
Oh, man.
Let me find page 4. Okay. Ring, 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 ring. Hello, this is the good Dr. Dan. If you have an emergency, hang up now and call 911. If you need to speak to the representative of the good Dr. Dan, please press 1. If you would like to talk with one of the good Dr. Dan nurses, please press 2. If you would like to set up a payment plan, press 3. If you'd like to speak with a representative of the good Dr. Dan in order to make a cash payment, please press 4. If you'd like the good Dr. Dan or one of his nurses to call you back, please press 5.
5.
If you have a toothache,
I'm sure, I hope you got this all written down.
If you are hard of hearing and need these options to be repeated, please press 7.
7.
Now. If you have thrown up and don't have a fever, press 8. If you have thrown up and have a fever, press 9. If you would like to hear the options again, please press 10. If you would like to talk with the good Dr. Dan, press 11. Freddie presses 11. Hello, the good Dr. Dan speaking. How may I help you? Grimacing in pain, Freddie tells Dr. Dan, "I just broke my toe." Dr. Dan says, "Is there any bones hanging out?" "No," says Freddie.
No?
I guess he got timed out.
Oh, yeah. Good call, Carl. He did get timed out. Here's the next one. It's a story.
Riveting story.
Dr. Dan says, "Is there any bones hanging out?" "No," says Freddie in pain. The good Dr. Dan says, "Take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning." Dr. Dan hangs up the phone and Freddie takes 2 aspirin and hops back to bed. It's a beautiful day and it's 72 degrees and the sun has risen. Carl gets out of bed and steps into his work clothes, walks out of the house and starts up the wood chipper. Picks up a branch, sticks it in the chipper, and boy, chips start flying.
Oh,
then
this is
Carl
not
slips
Fargo.
them on a banana
Not
peel
Fargo.
that the good Dr. Dan had thrown out the window on his way to work. Carl tries to catch himself from falling and sticks his hand in the wood chipper,
Oh, it is Fargo.
dangling one of his fingers. Then Carl, lucky his body weight and falling, pulls his hand back out of the wood chipper. Carl looks at what looks to be a bloody stump and thinks to himself, "I should call the doctor." Then Carl goes back in the house to call Dr. Dan.
I should call the doctor.
Ring,
That's my
ring,
first thought.
ring. Hello, this is the good Dr. Dan. If you have an emergency,
Oh, it's
please
time for
hang
commercial
up
break.
now and call.
4,
Boy, this hour's just flying by.
What's the commercial going to be?
After the
these messages. We'll be right back.
Coming up on the next episode of the program.
Your daily hour with me.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's the commercial for the program.
Today, we're talking about mania levels.
Well,
we're at mania level 5. Too much mania.
We're trying to get Elias to call us back.
We also talk about the viscosity of various dairy products.
Good.
Check that out.
Tune in at 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. On Channel 22. That viscosity happened with Freddie. Oh boy.
And one.
Hey, viewers and listeners, we're back in the present. Did you guys see that? We just traveled back to yesterday. Or tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yes.
What's happening tomorrow?
But you're in a week in advance, so hello, future.
I don't know what's happening tomorrow. You know more about tomorrow than I do. And you also know, so what was it? What was happening tomorrow? There's not like there's anything that we even know about.
Maybe you can call in about that.
Call in, tell us what's happening tomorrow.
If you need to speak with a representative of the Good Dr. Dan,
Yes.
press 1. If you would like to talk to one of the Good Dr. Dan's nurses, press 2. If you'd like to set up a payment plan, press 3.
Okay.
If you'd like to speak with a representative of the Good Dr. Dan in order to make a cash payment, please press 4. If you would like the Good Dr. Dan or one of his nurses to call you back, please press 5. If you have a toothache, please press 6. If you're hard of hearing and need these options to be repeated, press 7 now. If you have thrown up and don't have a fever, press 8. If you have thrown up and have a fever, press 9. If you would like to hear the options again, press 10. If you would like to talk with the Good Dr. Dan, press 11. Call presses 11. Hello, this is the Good Dr. Dan. What can I do for you?
Hopefully not with that bloody
Yeah,
stump.
this is Carl. I stuck my finger in the wood chipper.
Whole
The
hand,
Good
bro.
Dr. Dan has... Does it hurt? Carl, yes? Take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning.
Oh, fuck,
Carl,
man.
take 2 aspirin
I
and
need
go back to
surgery,
bed
bro.
with his bloody stump.
Not much you can do about a bloody stump hand, Carl.
Yeah, just whack it off and put, I guess, tar over it. Although you just do that to tree stumps, you know, after you limb a tree off. So I don't know. I guess you just give me a whole lot of bandages, maybe. Who knows?
It's a beautiful day, 72 degrees. The sun has risen, bird wakes up to the sound of an unidentified bird outside of his
This is just everybody getting hurt. That's Mr. Ginty's stories. Everybody gets hurt. Alright, well, okay.
window. Then, like clockwork, comes on ACDC on the clock radio.
It's like
Reaching over to press news, he cuts his hand on a steak knife that he had used while consuming his midnight snack of steak and bacon. Ouch! Blood squirting and dripping everywhere. The bird thinks to himself, I should call the doctor. Bird calls the doctor. Ring, 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 ring. Hello, this is the Good Dr. Dan. If you have an emergency, hang up now and call 911. If you need to speak with a representative of the Good Dr. Dan, please press 1. If you would like to talk to one of the Good Dr. Dan's nurses, press 2. If you would like to set up a payment plan, press 3.
Press 3.
If you would like to speak with a representative of the Good Dr. Dan in order to make a cash payment, please press 4.
4.
If you would like a good Dr. Dan or one of his nurses to call you back, please press 5.
5.
If you have a toothache, please press 6. If you're hard of hearing and need these options to be repeated, press 7 now. If you have thrown up and don't have a fever, press 8. If you have thrown up and have a fever, press 9. If you would like to hear the options again, press 10. If you would like to talk to good Dr. Dan, press 11. Moaning, groaning, bird, press 11. Hello, this is Dr. Dan. What can I do for you? Oh, I cut my finger on a steak knife. Oh, does it hurt? Yep. Is it bleeding? Not anymore. All right. Take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning. Dr. Dan hangs up the phone.
Okay. Here's the next chapter of this Dr. Dan people on the program getting injured thing. Or maybe there's a different one. Oh, actually, I'm not sure.
Where all of his advice is just
You've heard
take
the story.
2 aspirin.
And now it's up to you to finish it.
What?
What?
Okay?
Finish
No, I
what?
don't know.
I just stayed up a couple hours, and I didn't stay up because I'm up all night anyway, so fucking, that ain't no excuse. But anyway, fucking, yeah.
that ain't no
I think
excuse.
each one of you needs to finish the story.
No.
Like, whenever you get there, you listen to it, and then you finish the story.
I'm not finishing the story. You finish the story.
Each one of you,
I'm not
finish
playing
your
some
own
kind of like
story.
telephone story game, Mr.
Unless
Ginson.
you want me to motherfucking finish it.
Yeah.
Which, okay, I might just, we'll see about it if you want me to finish it.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I got to say about that.
You do it.
If you want me to finish that motherfucker, I'll finish it.
All right. I do.
But otherwise, I'm going to leave it up to you.
I'm not doing
to
it.
finish
No.
Because I think you can do just as good a job as I can do.
Well, I could do a better job probably, but we're gonna get to I don't want to do it.
What you got, what you think you can come up with.
No.
And that ought to be helpful. Am I helpful? I start the story, you finish it. I start it, you finish it.
What is that? What
Well,
kind of
you're
story
helpful
is
for
this?
calling
You
in.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think
No.
you understand me.
You're
you don't
helpful
understand
for
me? I'm
calling
coming down
in.
there. I'm going to kick every one of you so fucking hard. You're going to be wearing somebody else's ass for a hat. You got me? Yeah, I think
no.
you do. So start fucking figuring out a freaking story quick. 'Cause we're going to make something up or, you're going to need Dr. Dan's services.
that was a Vienna's like an invitation in like a collaboration of writing, and then ended with a really harsh threat.
Yeah.
I would like to collaborate with you on my writing project, or I'm gonna hurt you physically.
I'm gonna come around there and kick you in your.
He didn't even
whatever.
say that. You're thinking that.
Yeah. Well. Right.
Okay. And what made me make the last deal we did was the veterans. I listened to a veteran calling the veteran place on the phone, the veteran hospital or something, and he said, "You're the answer machine on that motherfucker."
Yeah.
So he said, "Make another freaking skit." I did. So, but that was where, oh my God, you got to be a veteran and try to call a hospital for something. Yeah, good fucking luck.
Because he has said so many times, come around and kick you in your whatever, I just constantly assign that to him, even if he's not saying it, because I'm sure he's thinking it for saying it so much. So.
Hey, I got a question for you.
No.
What the fuck, over? What's going down, motherfucker? What's going down?
Come on, tell me another story.
Something like, I remember you told me you were thinking that if I put a bad message on there, you wouldn't call me back. Because you thought it would make me mean, so I thought maybe I better not do that. Because I don't want to be scared or nothing. And so, I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah?
Fuck.
Six.
What the fuck, motherfuckers?
3.
Something about
You won, Carl.
What in the fuck?
Well, 6 is really 1.
What the fuck?
You kind of won.
You're killing me, motherfucker.
In a way.
You're sitting on a couch. Yeah.
Am I still cursed?
I'm fucking thinking.
Probably not.
Trying to think. It's my brain's burning up. Kind of like
Were you ever cursed?
weed I just smoked. Burn right the fuck up. Now I can't hardly fucking. It's not. That's not why I can't think. I just can't think.
Oh, damn it!
What in the fuck? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What were you talking about that was pissing me off? Or what was I thinking that was pissing me off that I was gonna have to tell you about? Something like that.
Sure.
I can't remember.
Sounds good.
Maybe I was just gonna freaking be a smartass.
No, you don't need to be.
I can't remember.
It's okay,
I'm
Mr.
trying.
Goose.
I'm trying like hell, but it ain't fucking happening, motherfucker.
Come on.
I don't get it. What the fuck? Maybe it's because I'm tired and I've been up all night long and I'm ready to go to bed. That's probably it. But I still had something I was going to say. But I don't know what it is.
What is it?
I'm thinking.
It's okay, I understand.
Still thinking, motherfucker.
Just...
But I don't know what to fucking think, because it seems to slip my mind.
No, it's
I don't
alright.
fucking get it.
We're all human.
Do you get it?
Speak for yourself. What's it what?
Fuck up. I wasn't asking you.
What about animals, Carl?
You're not human!
What about cows?
Hey, it's your job talk, I know. But
Themselves.
fucking shit,
Cows
fuck up,
can't
you
understand
motherfucker.
what I'm saying right now.
Hey, I didn't ask you. If I
Maybe.
asked you, I'd pinch your head. Then I get me.
All right, here. Let's call Mr. Ginsu back.
Yay, we got through it.
We did.
And we got about maybe 5 minutes left of the program.
Yeah, we got through all of it.
6, maybe 4.5. Hard to say.
Mr. Ginsu, we're listening to the phone ring. Are you there? You can answer your phone today?
Maybe he's still sleeping.
Your call has been forwarded
Oh,
to an
man.
automatic voice message system.
It's true.
Is not available.
Mr. Ginsu, it's the program. You can call us back. We have about 5 minutes left.
Interesting story.
I want to call John Webster.
Let's do it.
I want to ask him about the election.
Well,
What do you think about the election, Carl?
what do I think about the election? I think it's just two different people that have different designations, and it's just a sumo wrestling fight, and you put dollar bills into one or the other pants of the sumo wrestlers. And
Like
fight
strippers?
it out, and no one is ever really happy in the end.
Putting dollars in the pants of political sumo wrestlers like they're strippers.
Yeah, right.
Oh, John Webster, it's a program. Oh, Mr. Oh, hey, wait. Sorry, John. Hi, how are you? We're going to call you back. Oh, hey, hello.
What's going down?
Mr. Ginsu, we're on TV.
And so are you.
Holy shit. Did you hear about them people over in Zimbabwe?
No, what about them?
They found a witch.
What?
A witch?
Yep.
Magic?
Huh?
Okay.
What kind of witch? It was doing magic?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. You
We
have the
haven't
story.
heard the story at all.
Okay.
So you tell us.
These people in a tribe over there or something in Zimbabwe found a witch. They put her on a stake, shot her with arrows, and then burned her alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck, over?
Elaborate.
Who in the fuck is in charge of religion? That religious bullshit, and
Well,
who cares if somebody thinks they're a fucking witch?
What makes them a witch? Magic? They're able to turn princesses into toads?
I don't know. Maybe she wasn't a good witch because she obviously wasn't able to.
Maybe by witch they just mean that they're a bad person, and they've committed crimes. Maybe they've committed crimes or something.
I guess, but I think they think she was just trying to be magical and stuff and do magician stuff like they do on TV with that green screen.
Blue
screen.
Special effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a
special effects magic.
Special effects witch.
freaking, you know, like David Copperfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a tank disappear. Well, that's how you do it.
So they took offense to that.
So I guess they burned her at the stake.
Oh no.
They took offense to her being David Copperfield.
Yep.
That's like old timey stuff. They got to read the Crucible. That's it'll teach them about.
I don't know. We
past.
need to send them people some of it. We need to get the internet over there so they can see.
Just
what's
mail.
happening.
You just got to send them the Crucible.
Get them wired with internet, and then their minds will be blown.
Mail them a copy of the Crucible. It's about the witches and how it's faulty and stuff.
Here, watch David Blaine.
Where did you hear about this? Did you hear about this on the internet and in the first place?
No, I heard
Radio.
about it on radio.
Oh, radio. There's witches. I don't know what the radio's. Where are they getting
Because
this?
it was over in Zimbabwe.
Where are they getting this news from?
What radio station, generally speaking, did you hear it from? Sports Talk?
I don't know.
You listen to a lot of the radio, right? Oh, hey, it's the end of the program.
Hey, I guess it's probably the end of the program. Did you listen to them other messages I left you?
We listened to all of them. We heard your whole story.
I see. And you guys gonna finish up the story?
Oh, no, you are.
Because
No,
you're
you
the
to
writer,
finish up
bro.
the story.
I'm not gonna do that.
We're not directors here. You're the director.
Yeah, you're writing your story. I have enough content.
Fine, I'll make you regret it.
I doubt it, but you can make your own story.
I got some good ideas in my motherfucking mind right now.
To make me regret not writing it?
I gotta go write that story. I gotta go.
I don't think any story's gonna make me regret not writing the story myself, but good luck, for real.
Okay. It could have ended your way, but now it's gonna end mine.
Good.
That's right, motherfucker. It's my way now.
Alright, well, thanks, Mr. Ginsu. We'll talk to you later. Here we go. It's in the program. Thanks, John Webster, and who else?
Mr. Ginsu.
Hey, you still here?
Episode
Carl
number,
Kenny.
day of the week. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, take off.
TV channel 22. Thank you.
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m.
No, not. Well, sometime.
YDHWM.com. Check it out.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Freddie was able to. Freddie
360-364-384. Dog.
It's the end of the program.
You guys want to be on the crew? You don't have to do anything. Can if you want, though.
Come on, Mr. Ginsu.
UFO FBI.
Yeah.
TCTV. Thank you. LeBeaver.com. Check it out. It's like a feeling. Wow. Jordan E. Fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. Viewers and listeners. Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Woof, woof.
Bye-bye now.